In this demonstration, we'll show how you can map files into the system, and as you bring on more files that have the same structure, you can just reuse those existing mappings. If I head over to my data sources, under my data folder, I've got two particular files here, contacts.csv and contactsaddlater.csv. If we take a look at the files and take a look at their preview, we can see that the files have different structure associated with it. However, they do have different records within it. So we want to map this once and not have to remap it and create a new mapping every time. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll head back to our data sources, and in any particular order, let's take contacts first. We can click on missing mapping, or we can click through to the preview. In this case, let's go directly to the mapping, map the data. So let's click next, and we need to choose the type of data that we're working here. You can see from the file it's called contacts.csv. So having a contact would be a good place to start. And you can see that CluedIn in this case already ships out of the box with the concept of a contact. Think of these as accelerators where we've already described what a contact would have in it. It would have an email, a phone number, a first name, a last name, potentially a job title. Or we can completely create our own new concept of a contact as well. In this case, I'm going to click to create a brand new concept. We can choose what particular logo we'd like to associate with it. Let's type the word something like phone. So we've got a contact here. And it's also asking us to define the structure of this concept as well. If I type contact, you can see once again, it doesn't exist out of the box. That's okay. We'll create it. And then it gives us a preview of what this data will look like in the CluedIn platform. So let's go ahead and create that mapping. So within there, because we've chosen the auto mapping, it's automatically detected that both the email and the ID can both be used as unique ways to refer to these contacts. Let's edit the mapping and let's head over to change the display name to use the full name of the individuals. But we can see that the ID and the emails have already been auto-mapped, so a lot of the work has been done for me. Let's go ahead and finish this mapping, and let's go and push these 10 records into the CluedIn platform. Okay, that was pretty quick. So let's head back to our home screen, let's head to our data sources, and let's upload the next file. So we can see that the contacts add later also has 10 rows of data. We're missing a mapping, but in this case, let's choose from the existing mapping, so we don't have to do this same mapping again. I get a nice drop down where I can choose the auto-generated mapping that we got from our contacts.csv, and that came from that contacts.csv file we uploaded before. Once we create the mapping, you can see that it's automatically inherited the same mapping that we just did before in the first part of the video.